Former Olympic alternate, UCLA gymnast, coach, and judge Anna Lee has just been suspended by USA Gymnastics and SafeSport following a 6-year-long investigation into multiple counts of emotional and physical abuse of athletes, resulting in a suspension of a whopping 9 months. This, again, 6-year-long investigation found that it was credible that she had done things like grabbing a gymnast by the legs to pull them off the bars, requiring gymnasts to do things like remove braces off of broken bones to continue training, required a gymnast with a broken back to complete intense conditioning exercises, allowing gymnasts only one bathroom break per practice where they were required to sign in to a bathroom sheet and forced to do extra conditioning if they took longer than 2 minutes in the bathroom, shoved athletes and pulled their hair, and just general verbal abuse and telling other athletes that anybody who complained was, quote, a huge baby or a complete head case. Both of her parents were also investigated, and her mother was suspended and her father was put on probation by USAG and SafeSport, as both of her parents are also involved in running the training facility where Anna's working. This is something that I've been following for quite some time, as again, this has been a 6-year investigation, and I have been just incredibly disappointed in hearing all of this come out, because Anna Lee was a major name in gymnastics as a competitive gymnast when I first got involved in caring about the sport. I remember her being an Olympic alternate. I remember her incredible uneven bar skills. Specifically, she was really known for being an incredible bar worker. And whenever this all came out, I remember being so incredibly disappointed 6 years ago when all of this started. And I am disappointed not only in her and her family, but also in SafeSport and USAG for, number one, dragging this out for 6 years, and number two, issuing only a 9-month suspension for causing physical harm to athletes. This is why it is so important to continue to have open and honest conversations about the abuse that is running rampant in competitive and elite, especially gymnastics. Gymnastics as a whole, as we can see, is doing so much catching up right now because of the culture shift that has happened really just over the past 5 or so years. But that isn't how long the abuse has been happening. That's how long people have been caring and saying it's not okay. So we now, again, are playing catch up from decades and decades of abusive patterns of gymnasts who were abused as competitors and then go on, like Anna Lee, to become abusive coaches. Overall, just an incredibly disappointing situation. Again, good that it's finally being dealt with. Disappointing that it's taken so long, that there was so little punishment for what occurred, and just in general that we are seeing this cycle perpetuated of abused athlete becomes abusive coach.